Is it your lunch? Yeah. Let's have a look at what's in a typical Upper Darby student's lunch and how much of it.
It's not really a lunch. It's
Courtesy of Pennsylvania Agriculture.
It's basically Mom's cookies from last night.
Mom's cookies from last night.
Hey, I want some. Give me some.
I'm sorry.
Give me some.
Now,
What is happening here?
what is in these cookies exactly?
This is Miss Bouchard, who's trying to get me into a college, you know.
Oh, no, he will get himself.
I'll get it in. I'll get it in, but she's getting me some info.
I'm facilitating
What
the
is
whole
in
situation.
these cookies?
I don't know. Let's check.
Oh, look at these.
Yeah, okay, so okay, thank you.
Give those back to Jeffy.
What is in these cookies, Jeff?
Why don't you taste for yourself, Wyatt?
They're marvelous.
Pennsylvania
Will you put
dough.
this back in there? For me?
Very,
Since you crushed them so
You're
tenderly.
gorgeous and handsome.
what
you
is
very
in these
much.
cookies?
So gingerly
What are you
crushed.
doing?
Agriculture.
Agriculture?
Were these a gift for Miss Bouchard?
Yeah.
Sit down.
This just came in. This just came in yesterday. It's been here the last week, but we missed it. It's dying. What do you do to take care of your plants? Very good.
Cut the stems on an angle and pull the old flowers in.
Cut this. Healthy plants.
Keeping healthy plants, you cut the stems on an angle, pull out the dead flowers, put in fresh water, and they'll keep blooming like they did. This is a week old. They were here what department?
As an administrator,
Okay, 354, hold on.
just working hard. Does a busy woman like yourself find time to take part in some kind of active support of Pennsylvania agriculture?
Definitely have time for you.
Do you eat, say, an apple in the morning?
Of course.
A Pennsylvanian apple?
Of course.
Well, what other kinds of forms of agriculture? Do you need the phone?
Excuse me while you can work. Upper Darby High School?
As you can see, it is Pennsylvania agriculture that gives this woman the energy to keep going at
That's right.
3:37 in the afternoon. And what time do you get in the morning?
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And how do you start your day?
With a smile.
With a smile. And Alvin sells like sweet corn, grows sweet corn and sells it.
Well, he had a bad year this year.
In a band, you can get anything.
Because of the drought.
Does he usually bring things in, like come in holding 2 ears of corn in every hand, saying, "Ladies, the crop is in." No, but does he ever give him?
Nectarines, cantaloupe, and watermelon are good sources of vitamin A. Bananas provide potassium, and raisins provide iron. Fruits also supply carbohydrates. Edible fruits and seeds are good sources for fiber. Gee, Steve, now I'm ready for my tested foods.
That's good, Mark. I hope you pass.
I sure hope I do too, Steve, so that I am able to play basketball this season.
Lord knows that's a tough course, Mark. I hope you make it.
A lot of people think foods is an easy course, Steve, and I feel it's very important.
So do I. It's good.
Agricultural income on Nevada was 48.8 million, Rhode Island with 46.4 million, New Hampshire with 33 million, West Virginia with 29.2 million, and Alaska with 14.9 million. And they give you this nice little...
What are you down? You all get it in. Well, get that camera out of here, man.
I realize I'm getting smaller. He must have been 6 feet 1 or 2. He was bigger than Wyatt or some of these big guys. He came down at 3, and I realized I'm getting smaller. I'm looking up at this guy. The guy said, "Am I on your property?" I said, "Yes, you are." And I don't like it very much. So anyway, I asked him how to get there. He said, "Well, I come down over the hill." I said, "Well, how did you get your seat down here?" He said, "I've been hunting here for years." He's not hunting here anymore. So anyway, he picked this stuff up, and I said, "Wait a minute, I want your hunting license number." He said, "What?" I said, "I want your hunting license." He said, "If you want it, take it out." I said, "Wait a minute, you're on my property, and your license tells you that you must take it out and give it to the owner."
Boy, I'ma tear your butt limb from limb. Because a sex machine on chicks. Shut! Damn right. can't fit one cup out when there's danger all about. Chef! Right on. You say this cat is a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm talking about Chef.
And we can do it.
He's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman.
Hey, Chef.
I went up to his farm making an insect collection for one of my biology courses at the college. He was working on his master's degree, and I knew of a lot of insects that were at least hatching in the early fall of the year. And Mr. Pipitone came up and worked the wheat fields and the grain bins and the forest area for insects, collecting them. And in the afternoon, he was going to go into the cow pasture and work on some of the areas that included cow dung and looking for various beetles. But I had to climb a fence. Not trusting Mr. Fisher, I asked him if the fence was electrified, and he assured me it wasn't.
Any electrified fences?
He tapped the fence with a wooden pole, got no sparks, and then proceeded to go over carefully because I do not trust Mr. Fisher. Said he could handle things on his own, and I had work to do, so Mr. Pipitone went ahead and decided to grab a hold of the wire and climb over the wire, except that it was an electric fence. And when Mr. Pipitone straddled the wire, he realized it was electric, and there was a weed burner besides. And I could not get off this fence. Mr. Fisher could not help me since he was rolling on the ground in hysterics with tears coming out of his eyes. His hollering and screaming brought neighbors from far off to come in and help him get off the wire. Breathe, and as I stepped over the fence and I took down my pants, which we won't do on camera, there were some huge red welts right across my legs on both sides. Mr. Fisher got a bigger kick out of this and thought it was very amusing.
I don't care about that. You got a new groove. I like to laugh at. I am the only one, a burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire.